Hello students, today we will discuss about the motional EMF due to translatory motion. Here you see that there is two condition. One, when a conductor of length L moves with a constant velocity v on a magnetic field perpendicular to the direction of magnetic field. Here see that the direction of magnetic field along this direction, that means pointed into this boat, and the conductor, suppose this is a conductor, this conductor moves along this direction. That means direction of magnetic field and direction of this conducting velocity of the conducting rod is along this direction, perpendicular to this direction. Now you have to find out the induced EMF generated on this loop conductor. That means what will be the induced current or induced EMF on this conductor when this conductor moves along this direction. That means here this is my right hand rule. You can easily find out the direction of charge. That means the charge, there is a free electron on this conductor. That means magnetic force equals to q v cross b. If there is a free electron on this conductor, that means the free electron experience a force minus E v cross b, because the electron is negative charge. Then you have to find out the direction of force experienced by this electron. Here this is my right hand, and magnetic field, direction of magnetic field along this direction, and the magnetic, then this is the velocity, this is the direction of the velocity of the conductor, and the direction of magnetic field along this direction, and this is my right hand. I place my right hand and fourth finger is straight toward the direction of V. Here is V, and the fourth finger is turns around to the magnetic field. Then this finger gives the direction of force. But here you see that there is a negative sign. That means the electron experience a force along this direction. That means the electron on this conductor experience a force along this direction. That means F of E along this direction. So the electron on this conductor are gathered in this region, So the other side automatically will be a positive. So this conductor have one, there is a negative charge and there is a positive charge. So there will be electric field. Suppose if there is a positive charge and here is a negative charge, then there will be a electric field. So for this creating electric field, the electron experience a electric force. Electric force will be E into the E. That means the electric force is along this direction, electric field along this direction, and here there is a minus. That means the force of electron due to electric field, the force of here is magnetic field. For the magnetic field, here is for electric field. Force of electron due to electric field along this direction, because here is plus and here is minus. The electric field generated on this conductor is along this direction, and the electron, free electron on this conductor experience an electric force. The electric force will be minus E into E vector. That means the electron experience electric field along this direction, and the electron experience magnetic force along this direction at equilibrium. The magnitude of magnetic force experienced by electron and the electric force experienced by electron must be equal. That means this is a perpendicular. That means this will be E minus E V B sine theta. Here sin theta is 90 degrees and minus E V B, because theta equals to 90 degree. So here is E V B, and here will be a E into E. Here is E into E. That means E cancel out. That means E equals to VB. E equals to VB. Now you have to find out the volt. That means voltage difference. That means there is a voltage difference. Here is the length of this conductor is L, and the voltage generated E and V, relation between E and V is E equals to V by L. That means V equals to EL. V equals to EL means here value of E is VB and here is L. This is the voltage difference between these two, on this conductor. So the induced EMF will be VBL. This is the induced EMF on this conductor. Now if this conductor, that means here you have calculated that the induced EMF equals to VBL. Suppose this is a along this magnetic field, and this is a conductor. This conductor moves along this direction. That means there is an angle between magnetic field and the velocity of the conductor is theta. In this way, suppose this is a direction of magnetic field. Suppose this is the direction of magnetic field and this is a conductor. This conductor is moving in this way. So the angle between the direction of the velocity and magnetic field is theta. Suppose in this condition, here is the conductor is moving on a magnetic field perpendicular to direction, but if the conductor is moving on the magnetic field making an angle, suppose this is the direction of magnetic field and this is the conductor, and this conductor is moving in this way, then you have to find out what is the induced EMF. Here you see that the component, here is the normal component is V sin theta, and here is this component is V cos theta, and this component cut the magnetic lines of force. Then in this condition the induced EMF must be VBL and V sine theta. That means it will be VBL sine theta. VBL, the conducting rod moves on an inclined plane placed in magnetic field. Here the direction of magnetic field along this direction, and along this direction is magnetic field. That means this direction gives the direction of magnetic field, and here this is the inclined plane, and this is a conductor. This conductor is moving in this way. So this is the direction of magnetic field, and this is the inclined plane. Inclined with this plane is theta. That means, and here is the conductor. This conductor is moving in this way with velocity v. You have to find out the, and here is the length of this conductor, suppose is L. You have to find out the induced EMF on this circuit, or here is the resistance is R. Then you have to find out the what is the induced current generated on this system. You have understand that what is this is the direction of magnetic field, and suppose this is the inclined plane, this is the inclined plane, and this is the rod. This rod is moving in this on this inclined plane. Now suppose this is a magnetic field, and this is a rod. This rod, the velocity of this rod is along this direction, and this is a theta. This angle is theta. Then this angle is theta. That means this angle will be a theta. If this is a V, that means it will be a V cos theta. This will be a V cos theta. Then the induced EMF will be a VBL cos theta. How? Already here the previous case we have already discussed how you calculate the induced EMF on a conductor. Here you see that along this direction is magnetic field, and the loop and this conductor is moving in this way. That means the direction in this way. That means the direction of velocity is along this way, and direction of magnetic field along this way. And you see that this is the theta. If suppose this is theta, if this is a theta, then this will be a theta. That means in this the component of V along this direction is V cos theta. This V cos theta cuts the magnetic lines of force. That's why you put the value of V instead you put the value V cos theta instead of V. That means induced EMF will be VBL cos theta. Now you have to find it the velocity of this conductor. At first this conductor moves velocity, but there will be a force opposite to this direction. Then you have to find out the velocity for this conductor. Now suppose you have to write another picture. Suppose this is a theta, and here the mass of this, here is m is mass of this conductor, mass of the conductor, mass of the conductor. Then the mass here mg will be along this direction, and this is a normal, this is a normal value. If this is theta, then this angle will be 90 degree minus theta, 90 degree minus theta, because this is a 90 degree. The component of mg along this direction is mg cos 90 degree minus theta, cos 90 degree minus theta. Here is the theta, and if this is theta, this is 90 degree, then means it will be 90 degree minus theta. The component of mg equals to mg cos 90 degree minus theta, and along this direction will be mg sin 90 degree minus theta. This is the component of mg. Now there will be a magnetic force. When this conductor moves on a magnetic field, there will be a there will be a induced current. For the induced current, if a conductor of length L of current I and magnetic field B, then the force on this conductor will be BIL, and the vector component of this magnetic force will be F of m equals to I cross B. This is the vector product of magnetic force experienced by a current carrying conductor. If a current carrying conductor placed on a magnetic field, then this conductor experience a magnetic force. The magnetic force will be L I cross B. Here you see that this conductor moves on a magnetic field and there will be induced current. For this induced current, this conductor experience a force of L cross B. So you have to find out the direction of I, direction of induced current. Here you see that what will be the induced current. Here in this you have to find out direction of electron. Here is this is the length of conductor, and this is the magnetic field. This is a magnetic field. The velocity of this conductor is along this direction. You see that this is the velocity of this conductor, this is the direction of magnetic field, and this pen is a conductor. When I have to find out here is magnetic force also, F of m equals to minus E V cross B. In this case you have to find out the direction of also first current. Now this is my right hand. I put this right hand along this direction. This is V, and V cross B. This direction of electron is in this direction, but there is a minus. So electron moves along this direction. How you can calculate that? This is the direction of V. That means velocity of the conductor, and this is the direction of magnetic field, and this is the conductor. So this is my right hand. This right hand is placed along this direction and moves this fourth finger along the magnetic field. That means the direction of electron is along this direction, but there is a minus. So the electron moves along this direction. That means electron on this conductor is along this direction. That means current will be along this direction. Here current is along this direction. So here you see that the current of this conductor along this direction and magnetic field along this direction. Here you see that the force, here is force of this current carrying conductor is I cross B. This is my right hand. Here I place this right hand along this, this is a along the direction of I and moves around B. That means here you see that this is the direction of I and moves around the along the VB, that magnetic field, that this angle, this produce the direction of direction of magnetic force on of the conductor. That means this is a opposite value. That means the magnetic force is along this direction. That means this is the magnetic force, this magnetic force along the direction. This magnetic force F equals to L I cross B. That means L I B bill, or that means B I L. Here is suppose small I, this is bill. Now suppose this is a theta, it must be a theta. That means the component of the magnetic force along the direction is F cos theta. Now this cos theta, and suppose this value, this conductor is moving along this direction with constant velocity. Constant velocity means this force must be equal, this force must be equal. That means when the conductor is moving with constant velocity Vt, then F cos theta equals to must be mg cos 90 degree minus theta. This is the minimum value. That means it must be in this condition. If this force is equal, then this conductor is falling without any acceleration. So the velocity, if the constant velocity, that means this force must be equal. That means if this is Fm is bill, BIL cos theta. Here is mg, here is it will be sin theta, it will be sin theta. Here you have to put induced EMF, induced current. You have, here is E, I means E by R, that means VBL sin theta divided by R. Here is VB, here is V is VT BL sin theta divided by R into L cos theta equals to mg sin theta. Now you have to find out Vt. That means here is B into B square. Here is B, here is B, that B square. Here is L, here is L, that means L square, B square, L square into Vt. Here is Vt, and here is sin theta cancel out, that means there is a cos theta. This sin theta and this sin theta is cancel out, divided by R equals to mg, because this sin theta and this sin theta is cancel out. That means Vt equal to mgr divided by B square L square cos theta. This is the velocity of this conductor falling on this inclined plane, Here is cos theta, and is not sin theta, it is cos theta. Here is cos theta. So this will be a cos square theta. ঠিক আছে, that means here is sin theta and here is cos square theta. Here is cos square theta. Here the BIL cos theta, here I equals to BT BL cos theta by R. Here also a cos theta, that means cos square theta, cos square theta, and is mg sin theta. That means it will be Vt equals to mg r sin theta by b square L square cos square theta. This is the velocity of this conductor.